Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now, police are still looking and asking for your help in finding the man who escaped from a Hyde County Correctional Facility last week. Now, authorities say 32-year-old Francisco Cardenas was in a minimum custody prison when he escaped. According to the Department of Adult Corrections, the search is ongoing. Now, he is a Native American, 6 feet 1 inches tall and about 130 pounds, with brown eyes and a tattoo of a star on his left hand. He was convicted in Lee County and was serving a 5 to 8 year sentence for drug trafficking and was scheduled for release in January of 2029. The sheriff's office says Cardenas was discovered missing during a routine head count at the facility. If you see him, you're asked to call your local law enforcement or Hyde County Correctional Center at 252-926-1810. That number can also be found at the bottom of your screen. Now I want to turn our attention to a crash that happened earlier this morning in Craven County that injured 2 people. The North Carolina State Highway Patrol says the crash on Highway 70 in the Stately Pines area happened around 6 a.m. earlier this morning. Now, troopers say a red pickup truck failed to yield on Highway 70 and collided with a van. The pickup truck overturned in the median, according to troopers. Now, 2 people were injured as a result of the crash and were taken to the hospital. The crash caused some congestion earlier this morning during the commute, but troopers say the scene was cleared between 7:30 and 8 a.m. this morning. Now, Highway Patrol is continuing to investigate the crash. And now we want to turn our attention to your weather forecast, where, again, things are starting to look a little bit bright outside. That's actually problematic because the brighter and sunnier we get, the warmer we get, and that leads to more storm energy for the thunderstorms that are going to be rolling in later on today. So we really need to be rooting for more rain showers, but more cloud cover. And that right now we're starting to see it break apart. The showers and, well, thunderstorms we had over the coast earlier this morning continuing to pull further and further away, deeper into the Atlantic. We do have a few spot showers rolling their way across portions of Wayne, Sampson, and even portions of Wilson and Edgecombe counties. Not a ton of rain, but certainly still seeing some across parts of the east. But over the coast, again, things are, as of now, looking dry. Things in Grifton looking rather gray. 72 degrees right now, and it is just, well, I think our camera's really just kind of stuck in the clouds. As far as what we've got right now through Washington, this is a look through our Washington cam. Again, certainly gray. Belhaven looking similar. Greenville right now also looking very similar to what we are seeing across the rest of eastern North Carolina, and that is mostly cloudy skies. But do note, look at the trees in the parking lot casting shadows. That means we are receiving some sunlight, and that will help heat us up as we head through the rest of the day. Which, speaking of heat, let's take a look at those temperatures. Right now, many of us sitting in the low to mid 70s. A few of us still in the upper 60s. We've got 67 degrees right now in Goldsboro, 68 degrees in Kenansville, 69 degrees in Hatteras, and then everyone else, at least I should say, right now at 70 degrees or anywhere between 70 to 75. And it's comfortable out there, but you do know when you step outside and you catch some of that sunshine, you can kind of feel that energy potential. Like it just really wants to heat up. And with a southerly wind continuing to increase across the east, that heating will continue. We'll see these air temperatures potentially reach upper 70s. Some areas may even see low 80s coming up later on this afternoon, which could be problematic. The hotter we get, the more storm energy there will be, and we are under a first alert weather day today for those storms. Now we're looking at the potential if we do see any severe storms develop, it will likely be strong, damaging wind gusts that are going to be the main concern. Secondary concern would be some hail. There you can see a model trying to really pick up on a hail core over portions of Sampson County, but that again is going to be really based on how hot we get. If we get into the mid 80s today, hail will be more of a possibility. But if we stay in the 70s, that hail threat probably not going to be quite as high, just because the lift potential of the atmosphere won't be quite as pronounced. Now let's head into Tuesday. Early Tuesday morning, looking mostly sunny. May see a stray shower or two coming in Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. Here's 2 p.m. and again, you're seeing a few stray downpours over the Albemarle Sound. Nothing again that's going to cover up all of eastern North Carolina, but a few of us will pick up some raindrops over the tail end of tomorrow. And we get into Wednesday. Certainly a little bit more cloud cover to kick off the day, but we will likely finish the day under mostly sunny skies, and then a stronger chance of rain rolls in as we head into the tail end of this upcoming weekend, really tail end of this coming week. 84 degrees on Thursday, 74 degrees on Friday. That is your next cold front that'll be rolling in, and it will bring us not only a cool down in air temperatures, but another round of some thunderstorms, potentially Thursday night into Friday morning. Note your overnight lows will also come down from the low 60s Wednesday and Thursday night into the mid 50s for Friday and Saturday night. Now again, you're welcome, Bernice Davis. Thank you for tuning in northeastern Duplin County. Hopefully you are having a wonderful Monday. Again, later on this afternoon, Bernice, I do think you guys are going to be one of those areas. It has a pretty good shot at seeing certainly some thunderstorms. Right now, still too soon to tell whether or not we'll actually see severe weather. The hotter we get, though, the more likely it is. So if you want to keep up to date exactly with your severe weather potential today, keep an eye on your thermometer. The higher it goes, the more storm energy will be present at your house. And again, that could lead to some thunderstorm activity later on in the day. But of course, we'll be back with more news and weather right here on the First Alert Desk to keep you informed of those temperature changes and any changes to our severe weather outlook coming up later on today. It is a First Alert Weather Day. I do encourage everybody to download the WITN weather app on your phone or smart device. But we'll be back again coming up at noon with more news and weather. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday. We'll see you coming up in just under an hour.